Ringed by vineyards and bushland, the village of Bulga seems a perfect place to relax. Home to 350 people, it is the gateway to one of Australia's most popular tourist areas, the Hunter Valley. But all is not as it seems in Bulga. The area is rich in coal, and the village has become a battleground between local residents and Rio Tinto, one of the world's biggest mining companies.
My name is Mr Krey. I'm the Vice President of the Bulga Milberdale Progress Association. Some 4.5 years ago, when we were advised that a large mine, which is about 5 or 6 kilometres from us, was going to expand to within 2.6 kilometres of us, we set about to stop it.
For almost 200 years, coal mining has been an important industry in the Hunter Valley. It employs 14,000 people and produces 100 million tonnes of coal a year. But growing environmental awareness and the expansion of mines to towns and villages like Bulga is producing a wave of opposition.
Rio's Mount Thorley Warkworth mine is 16 kilometres long, employs 1,300 people and produces 12 million tonnes of coal a year. Under pressure due to slumping global coal prices, the company has applied to expand the open-cut mine. But Bulga residents say expansion would sound a death knell for their village.
What you'll see out here, and this is Mount Thorley mine, which is part of their new application, these are all the overburden heaps that they stockpile to get at the coal. And roughly for every 1 million tonnes of coal they export, they dig up 12 to 15 million tonnes of overburden, which causes the dust and the noise. It would mean the absolute annihilation of the town of Bulga, and that's not just us thinking that way. There are other two towns quite close to here, Ravensworth and Warkworth. Both those townships disappeared when the mine expanded too close to them.
The New South Wales government initially approved the mine expansion, but Bulga's residents have won 2 successive court battles blocking the project. Now the government has tweaked its planning rules to give greater consideration to economics. Rio is preparing to make a new application, warning jobs will be lost if approval is withheld.
Well, it'd be fairly detrimental to my family. My wife's a school teacher in the local area, so I'd imagine that if an operation of this size doesn't go forward, that I can see our local community basically shutting down, that for me and my family that we'd have to sort of look at relocating, and yeah, it definitely wouldn't be good.
Bulga residents say the risk to jobs is overblown, noting mining employs just 5% of Hunter Valley residents. They are questioning the influence the mining industry enjoys with politicians and the political donations it makes to political parties.
The idea that the system is biased in favour of mining companies is not supported by the outcomes or the evidence. In our view, in the last few years, it's been all one-way traffic in the opposite direction. There's no doubt it's a big risk to our industry and to any industry that noisy minority groups can pressure and bully weak governments into making regulatory responses to perceived political problems.
The government and the mine are on the same side. Both of them are our enemy because we're now fighting for our survival against 2 very big players. But so far, thank you, Mr. Court, we are winning. But we'll see how this next phase goes.
Jamie Smyth, Financial Times, Bulga.